Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Mrs. Blue. I'm going to be doing a weekly reading for the sign of Taurus for the week of December the 22nd through the 28th. I do shuffle for a little bit, so if you want to fast forward, feel free to do so. So this is for Taurus for the week of December the 22nd through the 28th, 2019. Taurus, December 22nd through December 28th, 2019. December 22nd, 2019. December 23rd, 2019. December 24th, 2019. December 25th, 2019. December 26th, 2019. December 27th, 2019. December 28th, 2019. What messages or messages do we have for Taurus for the week of December the 22nd through December 28th, 2019? Taurus, December 22nd through the 28th, 2019. All right, Taurus. So underlying energy, or I'm sorry, overall energy is the Page of Wands. So it looks like you have some good news coming in, some messages coming in. And we will see possibly what the Page of Wands is about for this week. Okay. I feel like there is probably some major changes that will be taking place. I feel like you are aware of these changes that are coming in, and I feel like you have some anxiety or worry about moving forward or this change that is coming in. With the World card here, this talks about new beginnings, a change within your reality, things changing, things shifting, and transformation within your life. And then you have the Nine of Swords here, which talks about anxiety and worry. So I really feel like you are worried about this change. And the way she's even looking at this world, I feel like you're really taking a close look at this this change that is coming in and really examining it. But I feel like you have some worry about leaving something behind. There's something that is going to be getting left behind, or something that you have to leave behind that it's ending, and I feel like it brings you worry. It's funny because I'm looking at these cards, and with the World card, we have these beautiful, colorful birds here all around her. And then with him, it's like we have these crows here, these blackbirds that are coming in. So I just feel like there could be, you know, like a ending coming in, and new colorful things coming in within your life. So if there was some depression or sadness that you had within your life, I feel like those things are changing for the better. I have the Two of Cups here. There may be a bond with someone, a relationship, a new spark, a new friendship that has started, or relationship. It doesn't matter, but I just feel like a new friendship begins, or something new gets started in here. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. Then you have the Three of Pentacles here. So this talks about support, or maybe needing support or supporting others. You have the Emperor here. So this is talking about some control coming in. Then you have the Three of Swords. Now, so you have 2 3s here. And then you have the 9 here. I really feel like numerology 333, I would look that number up and see what it means for you. And then you have the Fool card, taking a leap of faith. So somewhere probably by the end of the week, there might be a decision that you need to make, or a choice that you make and a leap that you decide to make, because of this transformation, because of this new things. I feel like you do have to clear some things up first, before you can do this. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, so I really feel like there's a lot of control that you're trying to clear up. With the Three of Swords, there's some possible type of, honestly, I get betrayal, but I'm not sure about that. We're going to have to try to do some clarification to see if we can clarify what's really going on here. Okay, yeah, let's just clarify. Because, I mean, with the Emperor here, I feel like things are going to get balanced out and get you know, I also feel like the Two of Cups talks about balance too. So I think things will work their selves out. And I'm also looking at these cards like opposites. I'm feeling like a yin and yang type of thing going here, type of energy. I'm feeling like, you know, like some back and forth, you know, with the Three of Pentacles and Three of Swords, you know, feeling support, but also feeling defeated in some way. Maybe being hit with harsh words, you know, finding out some things that are deceitful, and just really trying to figure out, you know, in the midst of all this, trying to figure out, I feel like you have a lot going on here. Honestly, I feel like and you're just trying to figure out how to really balance and control everything that is going on within your life at this time. Like, I feel like the Emperor is here just to tell me that you have a lot of chaos going on. There's a lot of chaos here. I mean, you got Three of Pentacles. I feel like, okay, well, you know, you got some support, and you got things changing within your life. You got a little anxiety, you know, you're worried about something, and then something might be sparking over here. A new bond, a new relationship might be starting, but then over here, you might have lost a friendship, or, you know, words have been said, and, you know, lies and deceit, or just communication, or just being hit with the harsh truth about something, and just ready to take a leap. Just ready to I feel like you know, drop everything. So let's just clarify what's going on here for Taurus for the week of December the 22nd through the 28th, 2019. Please clarify the messages for Taurus for the week of December the 22nd through the 28th, 2019. Okay. Clarify the World card. World. Okay, so with the World card, we have the Ten of Clubs and the King of Clubs. So I really feel like, okay, so this change is bringing in an end of burdens. So some burdens will be ending. Also, this talks about bringing in that I want to say power is what I'm getting, bringing in the strength that you need in order to transition well with this new change that is coming in, and trusting that you have what you need within you. and laying those burdens down of, I really feel like this change is going to be beneficial to allow you to release any burdens that may be coming in this week. Okay. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. I'm sorry, my kids get so loud. I'm sorry. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Okay, so we have the Queen of Spades. So I feel like there's some truth. I think you need to be honest. I'm feeling like with yourself, in order to, because this anxiety and worry is sometimes based off of illusions and thoughts that we have, and you just really need to take the time to really look into whatever your situation is and just be honest with yourself and not allow people to BS you as well. Don't allow people to lie in your face. I feel like at this point you just have to be honest with them that what you're telling me is not the truth right now. I don't sense the honesty, and sometimes we have to walk away from conversations like that do not benefit us, do not uplift us. I'm feeling like with the way these messages are coming out, I feel like this week you're going to probably be hit with a few different things, and if you're watching this and this is resonating and this is hitting with you, I feel like the Emperor's here is saying that some of these things, this is how you're going to have to control these situations that are coming in your life, and how you're going to need to look at them and how you're going to need to deal with them in order to get through this this week efficiently, smoothly, or whatever way that you may need to be able to move forward through this week. I feel like this reading is more of a guided reading for you, because I do feel like this week is going to bring up different situations that you may have to figure out how to deal with them and to control them, because I feel like this week may be chaotic and you have to control each day. Okay. You really have to step into that Taurus mode. Okay. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Okay. Got the King of Spades. Honestly, before that card popped out, I was feeling like the Two of Cups kind of explains itself. I just feel like a new friendship is being started. It may be with the air sign, but I don't really try to get into too much of that. But so there may be a bond or a friendship that may be starting in that aspect. Okay, and just also, it talks about, just looking at things from a logical standpoint, and really evaluating things clearly and mentally, okay? Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Okay, so I got the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So I do feel like there may be a feeling of not feeling the support you need, and may feel like what you are going through or what you need to do within your tangible life, meaning work, home, career life, and things like that you may have to do it independently. You may have to do it by yourself. You may feel a lack of support in a sense. So just feeling like just do it myself, and what I need to do. Also with the Ace of Hearts here, I just feel like this is a time where you have to kind of be your own ace. You know what I'm saying? And fill your own cup at this time, and just kind of know what it is that you need to do for yourself and how to support yourself, and learning how to do that. I feel like and this is a time to learn how to not depend on others to always, you know, support you, but learning how to support yourself. Okay, and then I'm just going to clarify the Three of Swords, and that's it. Three of Swords. Okay, so with Three of Swords, we have the Queen of Clubs and the Five of Swords. So there definitely is some conflict here. This conflict could be also within your own mind, because 5 and 3 equals 8. And so that could be you trapped within your own mind about a certain situation, or thinking a certain situation, or looking at things in a certain light. The Queen of Wands here, I really feel like you need to recognize the you know, try to be confident about, you know, the situation. Try to change the way that you are looking at the situation, and not get so caught up. And just remember that it's just thoughts, and you can change those thoughts, and you can come out of those thoughts, that you are not truly stuck anywhere in any decision. Like, you can change your mind, and that is okay. And just knowing that you have the power to change your mind is what I'm getting. So honestly, Taurus, just to kind of clear it all up, I really feel like the week is going to be very eventful, and I don't feel like it's going to be a bad week. I just feel like maybe things will come up possibly each day or every other day, or however it may be. Different situations may come up that may throw you off guard or take you off guard, and just knowing how to deal with them, or not to take them to a place that brings you to you know, anxiety or worry. Just learning how to really balance yourself out this week, and even if it is coming up with methods to help you to get through the week. For some reason, I'm getting this feeling or message to say that, you know, sometimes, you know, people have certain things, okay, like counting backwards from 10, you know, different things like that, like cool down moments, or like if you feel yourself about to go under an anxiety attack, using your coping mechanisms or methods that you've learned, or you know, or that you've practiced, and try to use them throughout the week to help you get through the week. So this is definitely, I feel like, a message for someone who really does have anxiety. And sometimes with people with anxiety look at the world differently, see the world differently, see things differently, and so as situations that may not seem as massive to others may be huge to them. So it's just learning to cope with different situations as they arise. So whatever you need to do, whatever the ritual is you need to do, whether it's counting back from 10, whether it's you know, tapping, or whatever it may be, you know what it is, use it, and try to use it this week to get through the week, because I do feel like there may be different things that come through, but I also do feel like here that is a part of you learning how to cope and support yourself and learn new ways. And I feel like you are going to learn a new way to balance these emotions that arise, and it's probably going to be more of a successful coping mechanism. And so try to incorporate that and use that to keep your world more in control and in balance. I'm going to give you some angel messages. All right, so what messages do we have for Taurus for the week of December the 22nd through the 28th, 2019? What angel messages do we have for Taurus for the week of December the 22nd through the 28th, 2019? You have breathe and sensitivity. I mean, it just really lines up. Breathe. Archangel Raphael says, take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. So I really believe that breathing could also be a way for you to cope with some of the things that come up. And just remember to really try to focus on your breathing. Focusing on your breathing is another good technique when you have anxiety, is to get your mind off of whatever is going on around you and focus inwardly on that breath going in and out of your body, and slowly kind of bring yourself back to where you need to be. Okay, sensitivity. Before I read this, I did feel like the sensitivity card is that it's really going to be a sensitive week. Like just going to be feeling things a little bit easier, or like things are just a little bit more sensitive than probably usual. So Archangel Haniel says, you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. And so also even with that message, I'm getting that some of you may be empaths, and so some of this is why this week is chaotic, because you may come into contact with different people and you feel their energy strongly, and you need to know how to not take those energies onto yourself. Okay, and it's okay not to take those energies onto yourself. Honor yourself and your feelings, okay, because you are important too. All right, that's all I have, Taurus. Have a good week.